Ruski's Crypto Cave here. Go Birds. How about that ass whooping? That was fantastic. That was not expecting that, to be honest with you, but I will definitely take it. Not going to complain about that. But speaking of ass whoopings, that's what the GPU miners feel like the Kansas City Chiefs right now, and they have for the last few months. Just getting destroyed. So that's what we're going to talk about as far as what it looks like, what's going on. As you can see, a lot of rigs are still turned off. 3080s are still off. 2080 Ti's, they've been off for God knows how long. And the 3070 Ti's and 3060 Ti's, or 3070s and the 3060 Ti's are still off. Only things that are on, 3060 Ti's that are still in the house. Those are providing some heat. I did recently swap those over to Zealous. So those are mining Zealous now. The CMP 100 cards, those are still on. One is on Ergo, one is on Telest AI. The ones that are on Telest AI are going to be swapped over to probably Zealous, just because I'm getting pretty close to my bag level of what I want of Telest AI. So I will swap them over to probably Zealous most likely, because as far as recent price action and stuff, it seems like Zealous has held up fairly well in relation to some of the other stuff. Aleo, looking at you, tank from freaking $3, $4, $5 down to freaking 40 cents. So, and then now with the ASICs coming and they're gonna are out and coming, they're gonna get dumped on even more. So yeah, still had the couple hundred Aleo that I mined previously. I just held on to it and sell. Just waiting for the opportunity to sell that and unload that bag. So, well, yeah, so that's what's running here on MMPOS. If we hop over to HiveOS, I still got the two rigs over there, the 1660 Ti's. They're in the house, in the garage, running, providing a little bit of heat. Those are on Telest AI. And the 3070 Ti's are in the basement on Ergo, providing a little bit of heat as well. And everything else is pretty much off. So, CPU rigs, actually, these are actually working out pretty good because the price of Monero has held up pretty well too. So they are mining, it says Zephyr, but it's actually they're mining Monero on RandomX on Mineable, getting swapped into Cardano. So that actually, with the price of Cardano coming down and Monero staying fairly steady, the yield of Cardano has improved as well with that. So that's actually worked out decently. It's probably still about break even, but as far as the number of Cardano that I am earning has gone up. So, and some other things that have been absolute shit has been Salad. I'll pull up Salad here. Yeah, I currently got $50, waiting to get to $55.50 to get a payoff, and it's been freaking taking forever. Haven't made, let's see, 34 cents in a day is the best I made so far in February, and even back in January, $1.46, $1.43 is pretty much the best it was then too in the last 30 days. So it's pretty freaking awful. I pretty much just want to get to the next payout level, and then I'll just turn off Salad. And I probably could do like two smaller cash outs of like the $20 ones, and then that may be an option too if this starts taking really long. So, yeah, it's been sucking balls. So, let's hop over to hashrate.no. I was actually looking at 1660 Ti there previously because this is my second time through this because the first time the freaking mic was not working. So, yeah, we're recording it again. So, over here in hashrate.no, 4090, 11 cents profit on Aleo chilling. Because actually, Aleo did pump a tiny bit. I guess 10%, 15%, whatever it's been. So it is up here on the top, a lot of profitability for different coins. Ironfish on the CMPs, rest of the 4070s, we got Aleo. And then it's all zero to loser. So the first card that I have on this list is going to be way down on the bottom, I believe. I have run it. I don't have any 1660s. I have 1660 Ti's, so we're still got to keep going. Don't have a 3070 laptop. The CMP 100s, losing a nickel a card. I don't have any 3060s. 1660 Ti's, losing 6 cents a card. 3060 Ti's, 6 cents, losers. And 3070s, 8 cent losers. 3070 Ti's, 9 cent losers. And I think, and then 3080s, where we got here, 3080s are down here. Holy hell. They're way down on the list. 2080 Ti, 16 cents losers, but they've been turned off for a while, so I kind of don't ever plan on turning them back on unless something crazy, ridiculous happens. But here we go. 3080s, 18-cent losers. So they're way down the list as far as cards go. So, yeah, nothing's good. So, and granted, my power rate was better. Yeah, that'll change things around, but I mean, even 11.5, 12 cents power rate is actually probably below average in the U.S. right now. So I guess I really can't bitch and complain about that, even though I will. But I guess I really can't, compared to what some people are dealing with freaking 30, 40, 50 cent power rates and stuff, which is just freaking insane. So, but the even what to mine, I think here, nothing. It's all freaking ugly. It probably even looks uglier here on what to mine than it did on the hashrate.no. So yeah, I think Zealous was about 8 cents on hash rate. It shows negative 15 cents here on what to mine. So yeah, nothing looks good. And the other thing that's not looking good either, which I just noticed I have it pulled up here. Let me get into, I think it's earnings. With ZEGX being down, a lot of the swap feature has not been happening for all these little shit coins that are merge mined with the L9. So yeah, it's still stacking the coins and are building up bags or whatever of them in my account, which it's just turned on to auto swap them anyway. I'm not keeping any of them. The only one I'm really keeping is Dogecoin and Litecoin. Everything else is getting auto swapped into Doge. So and you can see ZEGX has been down for a while, and you can definitely see that in the chart and the earnings and stuff. It has not been good. Granted, L9's still profitable, still making money, just not as much as it was. So we are taking it on the chin there as well. But at least I'm still making money. It's still at a lower power rate than what I have at the house here. So let me go into wallets. And there we go. Got a big old 74 bucks in there. 213 Doge. And you see there's balances on like all this other stuff. Exchange problem with bells. That's on ZEGX. Doge M or whatever the hell that is. EAC, FEC, JKC, NYC, and WDC. All those coins are having exchange issues, so they're not swapping out, so they don't have balances as far as conversion rates into Bitcoin. But I see the coins are still stacking over here, so maybe at some point if they figure something out, or I could probably even go in and withdraw them manually to different wallets and stuff like that. And I'm going to try not to do that. Hopefully Mining Dutch and ZEGX can get their shit together and get something figured out and get things back working the way it was. But who knows if that will happen, how long that will take to happen. Nobody knows. So for the time being, it'll probably just sit there. And it's not a Mining Dutch issue, it's a ZEGX issue. But so if I made it sound like it was a Mining Dutch screwing things up, it's not. It's ZEGX getting hacked and all that shit. So yeah, there's that. So, but for the most part, there's not really a whole bunch else to talk about. Didn't really turn anything else on. Everything's pretty still off. The only minor change there is these 3060 Ti's I did move over to Zealous instead of Ergo. And this is the CMP cards that are in the shed. Probably within a few days, I will be swapping them over to Zealous as well. Maybe even sooner. So I might even do that sooner when I get off here, and then leave the 1660 Ti's on Zealous just to finish out that bag of Celeste AI that I want, because it's less than 10,000 away as far as where I'm at. And then once I get that done, I'll be at the 100K. Basically, is what I'm looking to get, 100,000 Celeste AI, and then we'll just sit on it and see what happens, and then maybe put these on Zealous and stack some more Zealous, get the dollar cost average my cost down. So just because the Zealous I do currently hold is at a higher cost, it's probably in the $6 to $8 range. So I'm getting whacked on those, but mine a little more, get the cost down, average cost down a little bit. Might not necessarily be a bad thing. And same thing with Ergo. That's kind of why I popped on Ergo too, just because my cost was a little bit higher probably on Ergo. Just because I did mine it a while ago and didn't really mine it recently, so my average cost was probably a little bit higher. But I'm pretty much at a decent bag level of Ergo as well. So be really happy if it returns to all-time highs, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, because I think it was somewhere in the 20s, 24, 25, 28, something like that. That would be pretty cool if it did get there, but I don't see that happening, like I said, anytime soon. So, but for the time being, we'll just keep on plugging away. Pretty much everything's turned off. Debating about, I may have an opportunity to pick up some CMP 170 cards. I'd like to, but then I also don't want to spend more money on GPUs that are just going to be turned off because my power rate sucks and the market's not that great. Plus, I still have to do my taxes on all that stuff and see what that situation looks like. Hopefully, I could not owe any money this year, but I didn't last year, and I don't think I did the year before. But 1 year I did, it was 12 grand. That was a painful one, the 21 I guess it was, when Ethereum mining was just absolutely batshit crazy, and everybody was making a ton of money. So yeah, I made a ton, so I didn't really mind it as much, but it still sucked. So just gotta get off my ass and start get my taxes together. They're not hard. It's just tedious and time consuming because of all the transactions you have to go through. So it does take a while. And pretty much everything I have imports into Coinly between wallet addresses and everything from TradeOgre. The CSV files you download from TradeOgre work perfectly. I never have any issues with uploading them and all that. So yeah, I had that to look forward to. So I figured I have 2 months yet to finish them up. So but I do have to get started. So that's one thing I had to look forward to. So, and I do actually have some vacation time that I took in March, first weekend in March, I should say. So I'll have some more time to work on that. I was told I need to use my days up earlier in the year just because it works out better, and instead of just not using them all year and just burn them all at the end. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're going to take some time earlier in the year and do that. So, anyway, I'm kind of off on a tangent. GPU mining still sucks. It is what it is. Not much we can do about it. So hopefully alt season gets here quickly. So we could unload our bags and lighten our bags or unload them, whatever you want to do. Get these prices up. So yeah, just because it's sucked recently. So we need to make more money. So that's what it all comes down to. Somebody says they're just in it for the tech. They're just full of shit. But 99.999% of us are all here for the money. So, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make some money, side hustle, blah, 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 blah. So if it's not making money, at least doesn't necessarily have to be immediately, but like if I could mine some stuff now, hold it for a while, sell it later, still making money. So yeah, we're all here for profits. So I'm not going to be thrown on burning a couple thousand watts of power every hour just for the tech and support the network. Put a small rig on it or something like that, or maybe a single card to support a network or something like that. That's different. But as far as an entire farm, yeah, no, that's not happening. So yeah, we're here for the money, like majority of us. So money drives everything. So anyway, kind of babbling on now. So until next video, we'll catch you later.